This is the history of Fenrir and how it went on to change 2B2T forever. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time because the amount of coincidences and random meetings that happened over 2 years led to Fenrir becoming the base that it was. You see, after the destruction of Valk, Sado 86 and Pyrobyte travelled across unexplored land, searching for a place they could build at in peace with some of the other members of their base. On the 23rd of September 2014, they had found themselves at a prime location. I, on the other hand, was at Gate 2.0, manually mining out over 1.4 million blocks for absolutely no reason whatsoever, with a group of players from the first Gate project. Remember, bots like Baritone were not a thing back then. We did this by hand. It was before this period of time that 2B2T had been going through some rollback issues. Pyrobyte was running 3B3T for players who wanted an escape from the lag, and this is where Sado 86 met Khaleesi and myself on October the 19th, 2014. Until then, Sado had been building some structures with Pyro and Xavier on 3B3T. We built a base on 3B3T together with both groups, called Nova, short for West Novadelphia. You see, there was a disagreement on the base name, so we put two ideas together. By November, we were all at Sado and Pyro's location, back on 2B2T. They had been there for almost 2 months, building the walls of the base and the infamous monument to Valk. Keeping on the theme of Norse mythology for base names, Fenrir was named by Sado after the Norse wolf, who in their mythology was son of Loki, similar to Valk, who was also related to Loki. You see, the base names were just as connected as the bases themselves. Fenrir brought the two groups together with other individual members and ushered in a new era for 2B2T, unlike any of us could have imagined in 2014. The base was made up of the Spookenhaus, made by FTS, which was originally just a tower, Pyrobyte's Lighthouse, my humble house, Coconut 4's Eiffel Tower. This was finished after the world download took place, and unfortunately was struck by lightning. Ian 5281's area, a place of industry and villager breeding. Our industrial area with food machines and the central gold farm, which at the time was an extremely powerful gold farm on 2B2T. Khaleesi built an underground farm to feed the base. Others, like Xavier, built underneath the base, converting a dull cave into a thing of beauty. We really had a great time at this base. It created some extremely strong connections and friendships. It was in the month of March 2015 where Sado 86 rang out the call to those still at Fenrir to join him at a new base, Asgard 2. Now, myself and some others at the base were hesitant to leave Fenrir, our home, but on March the 18th, 2015, I took my final screenshot of the base and began the journey to Asgard 2. Asgard 2, as I'm sure you know, was another base that allowed people to come together that hadn't before. People such as Tristan, Henry, and of course, Fit. And as some of you will know, it was the destruction of Asgard 2 that led to the infamous Third Incursion starting, bringing a whole new wave of players into the group, gaining control of Spawn and creating epic structures like Wrath Outpost and our forward operating base close to Spawn that allowed us to quickly restock during the Third Incursion. Of course, from this incursion, 2B2T history as we know it was made. Fenrir and the events that occurred before it were absolutely instrumental in forging the 2B2T timeline we now know. The history of epic world wars, skirmishes, invasions, and even periods of peace. Who knows? Maybe at this very moment there's a base being built that will change the course of 2B2T yet again.